Hey, what's up guys? It's Dylan from Garage 13. So this is basically the first update in the new portable garage space that you see here. In the last video we got the engine in and we got the car moved to its new location, and this is where we are now. So this is the first video in the portable garage 13 Harbor Freight. So what I've got done to the car so far is I got the two studs out of the turbo, and I got the stud drilled out of the head so I could re-thread it and hopefully I won't have an exhaust leak. I need to get a new gasket for this, the screamer pipe right here. I also need to get the downpipe that goes to the test pipe. I also got to get a test pipe, so I'll be ordering that pretty soon. Also, another thing that I'm in the process of doing is doing new brake lines. I had that big ABS module that goes right here and I just want to get rid of it. Apparently it doesn't work that well, so I do have Hanson's old master cylinder right here from the S13 before he switched to the Z32 brakes. I'm not sure if it leaks or not. Kind of looks like it does. I don't know, we'll find out. I did get a couple lines that are 40 inches that'll go, basically one will go to the rear splitter and one will go to the front right, and then I have a 20 inch that'll go from the master to the front left. I also got this little tubing bender thing. I'm not sure if it's even going to work right. Hopefully it works. I don't know. We'll find out. So I got 3 lines, and they didn't have the one like this, and it had an alternative part number, which is I guess for a European vehicle or something, but it's not the same. It's not the same thread. I tried to thread it into the master cylinder and you can see kind of fucked it up a little bit. Oh well. So that's what's going on with the 240 right now. So since I don't have the right 2 lines, I have to go back to AutoZone and return those to get the right size so I can get started on that. I guess I'll probably get started on that tomorrow. I gotta work and I'll be back in town to where like AutoZone and all that shit is. So I'll probably exchange those and get started on that. So stuff I need to order: I need to get some new tie rods, I need to get downpipe, I need to get intercooler piping, I need to get some gauges so when I get everything wired up I'll be able to properly monitor everything. I need to get some fans to mount up to the radiator since I'm not able to run the stock clutch fan. And I need to I'm gonna buy some vinegar, get a shit ton of vinegar, try and clean out my gas tank. If that doesn't work, and then I'm gonna try and get it professionally cleaned, or maybe look into getting a fuel cell or something like that. Now that we got the engine in, it's pretty much like smooth sailing from here. I think I got a few things to button up with like alignment, suspension, and after that we should be able to get this baby on the road. I mean, I'm not gonna have a windshield yet, so I'll have to just wear some goggles or something for now, but I just really need to get this thing on the road. It's been way too long. I'm trying to work on the car every single day, even if it's just a little bit. So just trying to get everything buttoned up, and then I'm gonna keep you posted up along the way. This is like 3 years in the making and we're almost at the finish line. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So about 2 days ago I woke up middle of the night to a crazy severe thunderstorm with winds of over 40 miles an hour. So I was laying in bed worrying about all my stuff in there. So now I'm going to show you the aftermath of that said storm. All my tools were like right here, all fell over. I had that back tarp up over this thing right here, and the wind blew it over, so a bunch of rain got in. I don't know if my radio still works or not, but the car is okay. So this toolbox, this little baby one, it was right here. So I guess the wind pushed it, and then it hit the 240, and then went way over there. And this big one was right here. So this whole thing, this thing's pretty heavy. This whole thing pushed over, and the toolbox went about 2-3 feet. Fuck. I'm gonna roll the car out so I can have a little bit more room. I'm gonna call it a night. There's too many bugs out here. Yo, what's up guys? Just got off work. Thought I might work on the 240 a little bit. Past few days I've been kind of sick, so I haven't got to work on the car at all, but did get some parts in the mail. So, it's the wrong ones. So if you couldn't tell already, placing the gaskets on the turbo. Now that we know it fits, I can put the rest of the bolts on the screamer pipe and then put it back in and then fully install it. couldn't tell by that victory drink, I got the turbo all in with all the lines and the screamer pipe, the new gaskets. Took a lot longer than I thought it would, and it was a big pain in the ass. Should have had it done when it was out of the engine bay, but hindsight. Now that that's all completed, should not have any boost leaks. We got the exhaust manifold stud drilled out and retacked, and we got the studs out of that turbo, and we got new holes in there, but kind of jerry-rigged it. Next thing on the list is to get some intercooler piping, get that mocked up. I have the stock intercooler pipe that goes normally over the engine right here, and it has the stock blow-off valve. I'm going to try and utilize that somehow. I'm going to get the reducer, because this is the Q45 throttle body and it's 3.5 inches, and my intercooler piping and my intercooler is 2.5 inches, so I got to reduce that down from 3.5 to 2.5, a full inch. And so it's going to come out about here, and I'm gonna try and see if I can get that pipe, because it has a 90 degree and it just goes straight down. So if I can get that and then somehow get it to go under there, go under here, and then the intercooler will be sitting right here. Shit, how did this get water in it? Fuck. Fuck! Okay, so as for the intercooler piping, I have this piece, which is the OEM, piece. So it goes basically like so. So I'll need something. Last night I got the turbo back on, all the lines on, so now it's on permanently. After I got off work today, stopped by a couple parts shops and a hardware store to get some stuff for my MAF. So this is the MAF that I got from the junkyard a while back. And this is the K&N filter for the stock 240 MAF, and it doesn't, the bolt pattern was a little bit different, so as you can tell I used one of the original holes and then I drilled out the other 3, filled in the other holes with some. Now I'm going to just drill these out a little bit more so I can fit in the nut like this, then I can put it on. I got some hose for the power steering. This one's a little bit too tight, so I just got a little bit the size bigger. And then I got another piece of fuel line. And then if I have enough time, I bought this little piece of steel to maybe try and mount up the intercooler under there. Hopefully I'll be ordering some intercooler piping soon. I think it's going to be about $100 just for some cheap eBay 2.5 inch piping. The kind of universal kit where you have to cut it yourself. Alright, so first I'm going to do the MAF, because that's going to be the easiest thing. After making a huge mess, got it on. Alright, so I put 6 gallons of vinegar in there with 2 pounds, 4 pounds baking soda. Alright, with all that vinegar in the gas tank, I'm just going to let it sit overnight. See how it does, see if it does anything, see if it does anything to the rust. While I was waiting on that, I was working on the fuel lines a little bit. So I got the fuel filter put in, and this is all new fuel line. Got the return line, and I need to buy another foot to go from here to the rail. I'm running the Z32 fuel filter. I just ordered new spark plugs, so in a few days I'll be able to put those in and then get the coil packs on permanently, and then hopefully wire up the rest of the car. So I bought the fuel line, so now I got everything hooked up. Today I'm going to be working on getting the intercooler mounted up to the bash bar.